What's going on, everybody? You guys are late to the party. Me and Dad been traveling all day. We are out here headed to the stand. Today we are way out in Central Texas. Nice, beautiful traffic-filled 4-hour drive. We're all settled in. Well, we're not settled in, but we're headed to the stand. And I'm gonna go get settled in while you guys catch up. I'll see you when we get there. Thrilled with this spot, but I had to get somewhere real quick. You can see behind me there's an oat field. They haven't had much rain, so the oat field is almost nothing. But my wind is blowing back into the field. And there's a bunch of trails cutting this corner, and there's also a big trail right over here cutting behind the field. So I think they're bypassing this field, going further south where there's a couple of feeding stations, but I don't think they'll get that far until after dark, so hopefully we'll catch them right here. If you get anything from this video, the lesson is be nice to your second grade teacher, because you just might have a beautiful hunting property 20 years later. Alright, we'll settle in. Dad's already seeing deer. He's seeing bucks. I don't know what he's gonna do about it. Set up. We'll see what happens. Alright, for some reason I just don't feel too good about this spot right now. I think I'm gonna get down while we still got some daylight left. We'll do a little stalking, work our way back north, and kind of perpendicular to the wind, see what we can do. Got about an hour. Dad's seeing a lot of deer, so they gotta be moving somewhere. Scat cow. The cow's a little wide set, if you ask me.
covered up with freaking deer. They were. One of the 2.5 to 3 years old. He was a big deer.
Really?
Yeah. It's probably, I'm going to say between 15.5 and maybe 17 inches wide.
Oh, really? All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I'm breaking the rules right now with no mask. We're in HEB, gonna pick up some stuff, and we're gonna get out of here. Dad saw lots of deer, and as you could probably tell, I saw the one buck. We rattled him in. He came over the rise, came through the field on me when I was sitting, kind of shooting for a shot at the thicket, and he was a nice eight. He looked like a nice eight from what I could tell. So better luck tomorrow. Dad decided not to pull the trigger, so I don't know about that, but we'll give it a heck in the morning, and we'll see you when we get there. We don't know what we're gonna do, so we'll play it by ear. Thanks for watching. Well, good morning, guys. It is nice and pitch black. No moon this weekend. We are our second hunt, second day here in Central Texas. We had a good but quick encounter yesterday with that buck we rattled in. Today we're going to head to the far end of this property where we think nobody's really been going to. We're going to play just an off wind. We're going to play just a southwest wind, and we're going to kind of approach from the south and then cut back west into a spot, so, and hopefully stop before we get there. The deer are moving. We saw a lot of deer on the drive in this morning, and hopefully get some of these deer feeding on these oaks before they head back to this bedding. It's just hard to get close to that bedding back there because of the wind today, so conditions really basically suck. It's like 70 degrees, no cool weather. It's kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. So we're going to be climbing a tree. We got to pick a tree in the dark this morning, and we're hoping to stick a doe. We're hoping to stick something. We're meat hunting, so thanks for sticking with me, guys. Stay tuned. We'll see you in the tree. Well, we're all set up in the tree this morning. They're trying to pick a tree in the dark. There's a lot of big live oaks and a couple of pin oaks in here, but there's also a lot of oak rot. The wind's kind of all over the place. I don't know. Just don't feel great about the setup. Look at, hopefully the wind's blowing across here. Hopefully we could get a shot back over this way. We get a shot this way. Beautiful view from back here. So Dad's already seeing deer. He's gunning on. But hopefully we can catch some of these deer coming from this field back here, working their way back in here. It's starting to get a little frustrating. Just all the little things that keep adding up. Just keep trying. Well, we almost got a shot at a pretty nice bobcat. It was two of them that came out about 60, 70 yards away, so I gave them a little call. And one of them circled around and decided to check us out. By the time I saw her, though, she was already working her way away. Tried to call at her, but she wasn't having it, so. No deer so far. just had a little spike come through. I was gonna shoot that deer, but he was so little. He was a very small body deer. I just couldn't do it even from a meat standpoint. Looks like these deer are starting to filter back in here, going to bed down. So we'll sit it out. Maybe we'll get a big doe. Well, just after I did the interview earlier, I had an 8-point come walking by over here to my right, which was perfect for the wind. The wind's blowing just like this. He came from right here. He was going back to that bedding over here in the corner. And I knew he had antlers, so I just grabbed my bow and I drew. And I was actually following him. And then he got over here, and I decided I wasn't going to shoot him. But then as I let down my bow, I actually had a misfire. So that was actually kind of scary. Had a misfire, and my arrow was over there in the dirt. I mean, luckily it wasn't nowhere close to him, because I had already decided I wasn't gonna shoot him, so he was way past, but gotta be careful in the moment. Always keep that finger in a safe position. So easy to get real excited in the moment. It's super cloudy, but I think we're gonna sit it out a little while longer. Some of these deer might be a little late getting to the bedding, but we've got some friends again. They just really love me. They're just like little brothers. Follow me around when I do everything I do. We'll give it some time, and Dad shot a nice buck. We'll get down and go work with him on that. Oh, look, here they come. Good times. All right, we come out to the edge of this bluff. It's a big ravine down here, big cedar thickets. It's about 10 o'clock. Gonna see if we can't do some calling. See if we can pull something up out of that ravine. Come check it out. I had a buck come to the horns yesterday, so we might get lucky. Let's try it. that's gonna do it for the morning hunt for day 2. We had that small lake come in, drew on it because it was coming in quick. Decided it wasn't anything we were wanting to take, so went to have that let down and misfired. So we got to learn something from that. But saw that spike, wanted to take that spike really bad, but just as soon take a doe if I'm gonna shoot something that small. But Dad's got a little something down. Let's go check out what he's got. Where's he at?
Where I shot him.
Right there where you shot him?
Never moved.
Never moved.
You checked one time, that's it. Can't tell where the bullet went in. Don't even see it. See it?
Was that the entry?
Yeah.
He was facing.
He was looking just, he fell just like he was.
I got a pretty good foot on him. Dang, that's pretty.
Huh?
That's a pretty good hill country buck, Dad.
Is it?
I mean, there ain't giants around here.
That's the one I saw last night.
Yeah.
The other one was thinner, a little thinner than this one. But you can see he's starting to get a little mass around him. I mean, I looked at him for a long freaking time. What do you think he is?
What do you mean, as far as age?
No.
Oh, inside? He'd probably
15?
He'd probably pushing 15. Yeah. He's pretty deep back here.
Yeah. All right, let's put him up here.
What's going on, guys? I'm a little behind and catching up. Dad and I got real busy cleaning up the deer, getting everything squared away. We had to run to town, get ice, grab something to eat. Dad wanted to take a shower. We needed to clean up our knives, and we had a bunch of stuff to do to get back here in time for the hunt. So big gap between that and being here with you guys. So, but the truth is we don't have anything on the ground yet. So I let Dad convince me to bring the rifle tonight. As you can see, we're sitting in a ground blind, but I also have my bow with me. But Dad convinced me to try to make sure I don't go home without something, right? So, but I've hunted this spot before, so we put up this ground blind, and there's a big bottom back here. There's a field over to my right, and when the wind is right, they'll bed back here, and then they'll kind of filter sometimes just straight across, and then sometimes up across the corner of this field. So we're hoping for a little luck. One thing I can tell you is it's hot. It's November 14th and it's like 84 degrees. There was kids swimming in a pool yesterday we saw when we were trying to get something to eat. So it's not very fun, but we're here, we're trying, we're giving it hell. We'll see what happens. Like I said, this is just kind of a joy hunt for me and Dad, and trying to get lucky. Thanks for sticking with me this long, guys. I appreciate your time. If you're enjoying the videos, guys, I'm getting a little behind because I lost my editing program, had some other issues going on. So, but we're hunting. We're not gonna stop. So stay with me. seen anything but a fat armadillo. It's pretty quiet out there right now. Fingers crossed for some last minute luck. Well guys, I may be on the board for 2020 finally. As you can see, right at the end of light, I slip up to this edge of this field and try to see if I could spot something. It's getting too dark down here in the bottom, and I slid up the hill here and came up on a doe, and looked like a good sized doe for this part of the country. So I squeezed off. It was light enough I could tell what it was. I was only probably 30 yards, but she did run off. And I shot her free-handed. So we'll go get Dad and we'll see what it looks like. Yep, there she is. More blood on the golf cart.
More blood on the golf cart.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check that rifle, I think.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
That's 2 deer we hit high.
Could be us, you know.
It could be, but we gotta double check it. But we're on the board for now. Better than poke an eye, I suppose.
As your daddy would say, better poke an eye.
Yep. Better go home something than nothing. Make the trip worth it, huh?
Yep.
What's going on, guys? We are back at the hotel. We actually had to stay at a hotel to make this trip this time. But we covered the doe, as you saw. Pretty much no nonsense footage on this video, right? A lot of hunting, some killing. The point is we're going home with the freezers full. We came here and did what we wanted to do. Dad actually saw a pretty good buck tonight, but he's already filled his tag, so he's good to go. We're gonna head out in the morning. We're gonna head home, get ready to get back in the MLD, jump back into public land. From what I understand, it sounds like there might be some rut kicking off in the MLD, so looking forward to getting back. And this was an awesome trip for me and Dad to spend together, so hope you guys get to do the same, spending time with your kids, your parents, traveling, hunting. It really makes the best memories. So thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for spending your valuable time here, and we'll see you on the next one. Boom.